Welcome back to Top 4 Repairs. How do you fix a U0102 Lost communication with transfer case control module code? If you're getting this code, most likely you have a wire issue, connection issue, or a bad transfer case control module. If the check engine light is on and you're getting U0102 code and you see the four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive light start to flash, and you get a message on the dashboard stating that there is a transfer case control module issue, most likely there is an issue. And if there's an issue, most likely you're going to experience shift issue. Most likely you probably have no shift, and most likely your vehicle will be stuck in neutral. Before you try to fix the issue, make sure the Tccm fuse is not blown. Next, locate your transfer case control module. If you don't know where the transfer case control module is located, you can always call up your local dealership and call the service department. Ask them where the transfer case control module is located on your vehicle. Once you locate the transfer case control module, make sure the connections are not loose. So what you want to do is you want to pull on the connection. Make sure the wires do not come out. Next, you want to inspect the wire condition. You want to make sure there are no opens and there are no shorts. So what is an open? This is an open when a wire comes loose or the wire break off. And what is a short? Well, basically a short is when a wire comes loose and it touches another wire, or there's two wires that shouldn't be touching, or you can have a short in the transfer case control module, and so on. What triggered a U0102 code? Well, if the transfer case control module cannot communicate with other module or cannot communicate with the transfer case, then you're going to get this code. So next, I want you to check a few things. So next, you're going to need a test light and a multimeter, and we're going to check for power and ground. Next, you're going to need a wiring diagram. You could get wiring diagram online, or you can call up your local dealership to get a wiring diagram, or you can use all data. So this is the transfer case control module wiring diagram. So most importantly, make sure we have power, which is a battery that's going to be 12.6 volt. We're going to have ground, that should be 0 volt and 0 resistance. And we have the 5 volt reference wire, that's going to be the signal wire. Now let's test the wire on the transfer case control module. Let's make sure the wire is good. Turn your ignition to accessory, and next take your multimeter, set to voltage. Connect the black lead of the multimeter to ground. Next, take the positive lead and go to the back side of the transfer case control module. This is going to be right at the connection, and touch it right there. You want to back probe it. You should get 12.6 volt. Next, touch ground. There should be 0 volt. Next, touch the 5 volt reference wire. There should be 5 volt. Make sure all the wires are showing the proper spec. For example, the battery wire should show 12.6 volt or battery voltage. Ground should be 0. There should be no power on the ground wire. If there is power, that means there is short to ground. And the 5 volt reference wire should be exactly 5 volt. If the voltage is too low, let's just say 3.5 volt, then you know there's an issue on that wire and maybe you have a resistance issue. If all the wires are good, then you probably have a bad transfer case control module. So make sure you take your old transfer case control module, bring it to the dealership or wherever you're buying it from, and make sure to match up the part number. Afterward, you might have to reprogram that transfer case control module. After you install the transfer case control module, your vehicle will have to go through 100 cycles for the check engine light to turn off. Either that, or you have a special scan tool to turn off the check engine light and erase the code, and you can also do it that way. I hope you found this video useful. As always, thank you for watching, and subscribe to Top 5 Repairs.